What's up, YouTube friends? Kind of wanted to give you a little update. Sunday, just finished up week 3 in food service driving. It was a little bit different week. Monday, Tuesday, did my normal route. We go east. It's an overnight route. That was kind of nice. Stayed in the Holiday Inn there. Has a sauna and a hot tub, so kind of just hung out, relaxed. Had to drive back. I was able to kind of come back a way that had a headwind, so that was nice. I wasn't driving 2-3 hours with a crosswind the whole way. That only maybe like the last, I don't know, 50-60 miles was in a crosswind. Sorry if I'm kind of tired right now. Had a long week. Wednesday off. Thursday I went in, except it was a little bit different day. Wasn't quite sure what to expect. You know, I've talked before a little bit about like just kind of disorganization of things. I had asked on Tuesday if I was going to be working Thursday because the previous week I was supposed to be off on Wednesday, Thursday. Ended up getting called in on Thursday. So I was curious if I was going to be off Wednesday, Thursday again. And they're like, no, we're going to have you go in Thursday. You're going to go east again. There's a little bit different eastern route. It has some different stops, goes through some different towns, and it's another overnight one. They're like, we're going to have you go with the guy for that, do some training on that. So I had some stuff I needed to do that would require me to go out of town, stay overnight somewhere, just take my fifth wheel. I gotta do some work on the boat, and it's like 3 hours away or whatever. Sorry about that. My son and his girlfriend came home and so moved to the bedroom. This way maybe they don't have to hear me. But anyways, so yeah, I need to go work on the boat, and basically I take the fifth wheel out, stay overnight, just so I didn't have to drive back in the middle of the night. So anyways, Wednesday goes, and usually they text about 7-8 o'clock, and they let us know when our start day is the next day. And 7 o'clock passes, really kind of wanted to go to bed. 8 o'clock passes, or actually, I take that back. Earlier in the day, one of the routing guys, he had called. He's like, do you want to work tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, you told me I was working tomorrow. So I didn't do the stuff I needed to do because you said I'm going to be working on Thursday. And he's like, if you need it off, I can give it to you off. And it's like, well, no, if I had known it was going to be off, I had stuff I needed to do, but since you said I was going to be working, I didn't go out of town. So yeah, I mean, I got nothing to do on Thursday, so I would prefer to work because otherwise I'll just be frustrated that I didn't get my stuff done. And so he tells me I'm going to be riding with this other guy that's one of the trainers. And it's like, all right, that's cool. And so, and I actually went up north with that guy, and so I had his phone number and stuff. So the day passes on, like I said, 7-8 o'clock, nothing. We get to about 9 o'clock. I still haven't received a text from anybody. And it's like, well, come on, guys, gotta go to sleep. I gotta be up at 4 in the morning, but or be at work at 4 in the morning. So I text Basil, the guy I'm supposed to ride with the next day, and he's like, I'm off tomorrow. It's like, well, that's not gonna work. So then I text the router guy, and he's like, oh, the manager was supposed to get with you, but he wants you to come in at 6, which is weird because almost all the trucks leave by like 5 o'clock. So I was like, great. Am I in trouble? Like, what's going on here? So anyways, I end up, especially now I got like stuff on my mind, like why am I coming in at 6 o'clock? So get to bed kind of late. It was like 10-11 o'clock, and get up at 6, or, get to work by 6. Show up, and the manager that was there says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting you until 7. Seriously, guys? No communication, no organization, no planning, no anything, ever. And so I show up, and I guess truck had broken down the night before. That route didn't get finished. They needed me and another guy who it was his first day delivering. We were going to go out and finish that route for him, go out in a little city bob. And so going along with more disorganization and just people not communicating with each other, the stuff had got so everything's like on a pallet, right? Well, for those deliveries that were left, apparently the night warehouse went and put it all back into inventory instead of leaving it to get delivered the next day. And supposedly they were supposed to pull it overnight and get it ready for the morning, and none of the night managers were answering their phone for the warehouse, so we couldn't find out where it is or any of that. And so me and the manager that was there, new guy, we just went over and kind of started looking around in the will call area. We were able to find like some of the stuff. Some of it was still not pulled, just annoying. And so finally we get off. I want to say it was about, if I remember right, maybe about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So literally not much going on for 2.5 hours trying to figure out something to do. Go bang out those deliveries, and then he has us go help another guy for a little bit, which is kind of nice because he had a pretty annoyingly heavy few deliveries, so we got that done. Helped him out a bunch, and then got off early, got off at 1 o'clock, and so it's kind of sad. The hours are nice when you get full long days, but on the same note, I was able to go do some grocery shopping and things like that. Come in, that was Thursday. Come in Friday. What happened on Friday? Oh, Friday, somebody called in for a northern route, so they sent a guy. This is why I'm tired. They sent a guy up north, and then the manager and myself were gonna go do his route, which was kind of around the city, like the mall area and stuff. But man, there was, well, first off, I got in at 5. Manager was over at the mechanics because some of the trailer lights weren't working. So we got off an hour late to doing these deliveries, and pretty big route. Had a bunch of stuff to do, and one of the stops, they get 35 cases of cans of tomato sauce, and which are heavy, and you got to go up a hill to get in their back door and through their entire restaurant and back somewhere else. They have nowhere to put it, so we kind of got to stack it out of the way on this little crate thing. And so you can only take about 5 or 6 at a time. It's a few hundred pounds. A few dozen blocks of cheese. This thing was thousands and thousands of pounds up a hill, because their building's up higher than the alleyway, and and all their stuff goes all over the place. So super annoying and took a lot of energy, but I don't know. So that was one of the big ones, but there was a few pretty heavy stops, and so that took a lot of energy out of me, and we ended up going almost the full 14 hours that day. And so Friday was a pretty long day. Not a bad day, just a long day, long heavy day. And then Saturday, they had me scheduled as like an extra, so go help somebody or do whatever. And apparently one of the first stops for one of the drivers, they rekeyed the building. It's supposed to be a key drop, and however the communication about getting a new key happens, that didn't happen. So key didn't work, and this was a relatively big stop. It has 3 pallets full, and so that was blocking the driver's entire rest of the day. So he came back and left the 3 pallets for that stop at the warehouse, and we decided I'll just load up the City Bob, go over there, and I'll just do that one delivery, double check the key, make sure that the key's not working, and then load up the City Bob and do that delivery, because maybe they usually come in about 7:30 or so. So got there, hung out a little bit, made sure, yeah, definitely key's not working. Looked like they put new locks on the building, you could see it. And so sat around, got set up, made some stacks, stuff like that. And then girl shows up, she has a key, I have the code for the alarm, so get in, get started working. That takes me about an hour, so that wasn't too bad. Maybe a little less than an hour. And then I end up, so I go back, drop off the truck, and they take me out to go help another guy, the same guy I'd helped on Thursday, and just kind of maybe make his day a little bit easier. And then, so we're kind of cruising along. Looked like we were gonna get off early, maybe like 2 o'clock or so, 2:30, and then kind of made a sharp turn in the parking lot, and the airlines broke for the trailer, for the air brakes. Locked up the trailer, and kind of, end of a day on a Saturday. A lot of people already finished, went home, but they ended up being able to get us another tractor, swap tractors, and we finished, and it was just that ended up being a little over 12 hours also. So it ended up being what I thought was going to be a short week. Ended up probably being my most hours this week, but I don't know. It's fun still. Losing weight, lost 22 pounds in 3 weeks delivering. I mean, I got more to go, but so that part's fun. They gave me a voucher for shoes. That's actually kind of why I was making this video. Kind of tell you about just sort of stuff from the week, but also show these new shoes. Let me flip this camera around. So they give a voucher for the Redwing store. I've done a little bit of video on the Keens that I bought. Those were very, very comfortable right out of the box, which was pretty cool. Let me see something real quick here. Really, really comfortable right out of the box, but I'm noticing they're starting to wear, and so I don't want to wear them out right away and then be stuck without shoes. And since Saturday, they gave me a voucher to get some shoes. Apparently Redwing also does a little bit of a discount. It was like a $49 discount. Cisco does $125 voucher for work shoes. So I went to the store kind of thinking, well, maybe I'll get a pair more like tennis shoes or something that's lighter but still has the safety toe that we need, because those Keens I thought were kind of heavy. But when I got there, I tried on some of the lighter ones. They just didn't feel like they were gonna last very long, like that they were just gonna wear out. And then tried on some others. Girl let me know they have a minimum requirement of a 5-inch ankle or whatever, ankle support or whatever. So that kind of left me out of some of the shoes I was maybe going to consider. But they did have like mesh on top, and with the dollies I wasn't sure how long that was going to last. I know some of the Reebok ones I've seen, they're kind of worn out on the top. And then tried on, like I said, some of the lighter boots. And she had even kind of said that they might not, with as many, I mean, I'm walking 10, 15 miles a day, and she said that they might kind of wear out fast. These ones are resolable, so if I wear out the soles, I can get new soles. They're all very like these. So these are called the Dynaforce. They have 6-inch. They're heavy. They might be heavier than my Keens, which is the opposite of what I was planning on getting. They were decently comfortable in the store. Not like the Keens where I put them on and they felt perfect. But I'm pretty sure once they're worn in that they'll be nice. They're supposed to have a really good sole for like impact and being on your feet for long periods of time. That's kind of why I wanted to give them a try. I mean, I'm on my feet 12, 14 hours a day. So I wanted to see if these would be very comfortable, you know, once you start hitting that 9, 10, 11 hours, you know, it really starts wearing on you. So got these. They're $244. There's a $49 discount and $125 from Cisco. And so I'm gonna give them a try. They weren't cheap. Really wanted something to go with shorts a little better, but whatever. It's not a fashion show. I need to look good. But yeah, these are the Redwing Dynaforce. Try them out a few months or a few weeks and probably give an update if I like them. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, so that was my long, frustrating week. I'll have to see how the paycheck is because I said I'm pretty sure I've been averaging last 2 weeks 57 hours. Last week I did not get my meal pay, but the lady who kind of handles that was out sick all week last week. So hopefully she'll be back Monday. Maybe I can get that sorted out, 'cause that's probably another like $60, $70 on my paycheck. And then this week I'll be out of town. But this last week, pretty sure I got more than that 57 hours I had the other week. So be interesting to see how the paycheck works out. Maybe another $100, $150 on it. And that's about it. So if you got any questions about food service, really anything, you know, from a new driver, you want some advice, you're getting into it, shoot me a message, something. Happy to help where I can. You guys have a good night. And if you want to hear more, go ahead, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll talk to you later.